Number 20. Pancor Jackhammer, $200,000. The Pancor Jackhammer is a fully automatic 12-gauge shotgun fed by a self-contained 10-round drum. It was designed to be an extremely lethal close-quarters combat tool, and its futuristic look caused motion picture producers to model post-apocalyptic weapons after it. It was tested by numerous governments with an eye towards adoption as a standard-issue piece of equipment, and its story provides insight into the intertwining of political realities and firearms design. The weapon fires at 240 rounds per minute and feeds from a 10-round drum with high-pressure 12-gauge rounds. It was torture-tested by HP White Laboratories and is of primarily steel construction. It has angular cuts on the outside of it, a floatable barrel, rhinite SST polymer, selective fire capability, and an advanced muzzle brake. A future incarnation of the drum was to be called the Bear Trap and could be used as an anti-personnel mine. The jackhammer was designed by John Anderson of Pancor Industries in New Mexico and was initially ordered by foreign governments. However, the design was held up for production by the U.S. Department of Defense and was eventually passed over in favor of existing 12-gauge ammunition delivery systems. Number 19. 612, $2,000. The 612 modular shotgun is a highly compact system that can be mounted to a rifle, configured as a standalone full-length shotgun, a compact breaching gun, or even as a fully integrated suppressed weapon system. It is loaded from a removable 6-round cylinder and works off of a pull of the trigger, rather than the shooter cycling a typical forend back and forth. The designers wanted a gun that was compact, reliable, and modular, so they chose a revolver action that allows the overall gun to be very short. The 612 can be used for anything from blowing open doors to hunting to home defense, though the majority of sales will be to guys who need to get into a building quickly. The 612 is a 12-gauge revolver with a removable cylinder and a collar system that connects or engages the firing chamber and the barrel. It has a 2-ounce payload and a double-action trigger system that fires around as fast as the user can pull the trigger. Bob Vila is looking at an endorsement deal for the 612, which looks like it crawled off the pages of a DeWalt catalog and is the right tool for fixing stubborn locks and hinges. The manufacturer offers 3 versions of the 612 weapon system: a compact, standalone breaching shotgun, an underbarrel addition to a carbine, and a bullpup which can be configured as an integrally suppressed variant. When affixed to a rifle, the trigger is operated with the support hand while it's in a firing grip. The manufacturer offers 3 versions of the 612 weapon system: a compact, standalone breaching shotgun, an underbarrel addition to a carbine, and a bullpup which can be configured as an integrally suppressed variant. When affixed to a rifle, the trigger is operated with the support hand while it's in a firing grip. The serialized heart of the system is the only part that's considered a firearm, and the shooter's support hand rests comfortably just ahead of the cylinder. Number 18. Armcell Striker, $1,150. The Striker 12 is a 12-shell semi-auto shotgun with a revolving drum that is clock spring wound. It weighs the same as a Franchi Spaz 12, but is almost half the length. The Protecta Bulldog version is even shorter, with a total length of only 400 mm, but with a cartridge count of 11 opposed to 12. Reloading operation is the downfall, but the Protecta has an automatic cartridge ejection system that cuts the reload time in half by gas assisting the empty shells out of the drum's reloading port. The Bulldog Striker does not have that issue, as it is clock spring operated, so can use a mixed bag of shells in its drum without failures. Originally designed by a Zimbabwean citizen in 1981, the design has seen widespread usage as a combat shotgun and a riot control weapon, and has also been labeled in the US as a destructive device. Number 17. Enarm Pentagun, $1 million. The Pentagun is a 5-round shotgun manufactured by the Brazilian firm Enarm, Empresa Nacional de Armas. It has a revolver-type cylinder and could be fired double-action only. Gas blow-by between cylinder and barrel was prevented by means of movable barrel, which was pulled just prior to firing 1.5 mm backwards into the corresponding recesses in cylinder. The shotgun utilizes a straight-line configuration similar to AR-15 in order to minimize muzzle rise when firing. The cylinder area was actuated by a curved lever within the carry handle. The Pentagun was a 12 GA caliber shotgun developed by Nelmo Susano. Number 16. MTS-255, $1,000. The Russian MTS-255 is a double-action revolving shotgun with a 5-round side reload cylinder. It has a sealing gap that eliminates any hot gas that spews in the cylinder, and its cylinder mag fires faster than some semi-autos. It has a heavy cylinder, but the barrel and everything else is light and balanced. It can also be installed with a Picatinny rail for reflex sights. The MTS-255 is a rare shotgun imported from Russia. It looks like a circuit judge, but is chambered for the more lethal 12-gauge and has a better grip and shoulder stock. The author fired the gun in Fort Bliss, Texas, and it proved all right. The cylinder helps in collecting spent shotgun casings, and the skeet shooter won a contest with the MTS-255. Do not attempt to saw off a shotgun if you don't have the right license, because it can be pretty horrifying. Number 15. SRM Arms Model 1216, $2,000. The SRM 1216 is a semi-auto shotgun from SRM Arms that uses a roller-delayed blowback action. It feeds from a removable mag and a tube bank, with each tube housing 4 2.75-inch shells. At 33 inches long, the SRM 1216 provides a shotgun that's plenty capable for home defense, 6 inches shorter than a Mossberg 500 with an 18.5-inch barrel. It also offers a total capacity that blows most shotguns out of the water. The SRM 1216 shotgun features a polymer stock and a steel upper receiver with a tri-rail system for accessories. The safety is an AR-type design and features a left side charging handle and a right side bolt lock release. The mag is 4 separate tubes and can be swapped on the fly with a tab that's easy to press to remove the mag. The mag is 16 rounds and can be swapped on the fly with a tab that's easy to press to remove the mag. The SRM 1216 shotgun is a unique semi-auto shotgun with removable tubular mags and a horizontal mag well. It requires 2 hands to load the 4 tubes, and the mag well is horizontal rather than vertical. Number 14. IWI TS12, $1,500. Getting your hands on a gun you've wanted for years is always bittersweet. Exciting that you finally have it, but sometimes they don't work as well as you hoped. The IWI TS12 Bullpup shotgun is an innovative gun that combines a modern semi-auto action and bullpup platform with old-school shotgun handling. It takes several years to release, as IWI wanted to take their time in perfecting it, and it looks like a space gun with its bulky and non-traditional appearance. The IWI TS12 takes several years to release, as IWI wanted to take their time in perfecting it, and it looks like a space gun with its bulky and non-traditional appearance. The IWI TS12 is a semi-auto gas-powered shotgun with 2 gas settings. It has a barrel length of 18.5 inches and uses Beretta Benelli chokes. It weighs 8 pounds and is remarkably balanced. It has M-LOK compatible rails on the handguard, ambidextrous QD slots for sling ports, and a full-length scope rail. It is nearly as small as a Shockwave but packs 3 times the ammunition and a stock to shoulder. The underbarrel mag tube on a shotgun is both a blessing and a curse. The Rock Island Armory VR80 Fire is a shotgun with a multiple tube design and slimline design. Number 13. Taurus Raging Judge, $1,000. The Judge revolver was introduced in 2006 and chambered in 45 Colt and 2.5-inch 410 shot shell. It was popular with judges who wanted to be armed while on the bench in a crowded courtroom. Smith & Wesson now has its own version of the Judge, and ammunition companies now offer 2.5-inch and 3-inch 410 shot shells. The Raging Judge Magnum is an all-stainless steel revolver with a brushed finish, holds 6 rounds, is double and single action, and weighs 4.5 pounds. It has a 6.5-inch barrel with full-length underlug and a faux rib in the barrel. The Raging Judge Magnum has 2-cylinder locks, a red fiber optic front sight, a smooth-faced trigger with 13.5-pound double-action pull weight and 5.5-pound single-action pull weight, a machine-checkered hammer spur with a wider body, and a Raging Bull red cushion insert in the grip to reduce felt recoil. It was tested by A.J. Stewart, Irv Gill, and Joe Mulligan at a gun club's range. The most important details are that the gun has less felt recoil than a full-powered 44 Magnum load, and that the Winchester's top-selling PDX-1 Defender 410 shot shells are loaded with the 3-plated defense disc projectiles and 12-plated BBs. At 3 yards, the payload is tightly clustered in a pattern 6.5 inches high by 5.25 inches wide, with the 3 discs centered. The Raging Judge Magnum has 2-cylinder locks, a red fiber optic front sight, a smooth-faced trigger with 13.5-pound double-action pull weight and 5.5-pound single-action pull weight, a machine-checkered hammer spur with a wider body, and a Raging Bull red cushion insert in the grip to reduce felt recoil. It was tested by A.J. Stewart, Irv Gill, and Joe Mulligan at a gun club's range. At 5 yards, the pattern opens up to 14 inches high by 10 inches wide, with the discs remaining centered. At 7 yards, the pattern opens up a little farther to 14 inches high by 12 inches wide, with the discs still center hits. Number 12. S&W Model 500, $1,500. The Smith & Wesson Model 500 revolver is the most powerful revolver in production today, capable of producing 3,032 foot-pounds of energy and firing a bullet at over 2,000 feet per second. This revolver has earned a special place in the hearts of gun enthusiasts. With its classic look and impressive firepower, the 500 Magnum round fired by the revolver can range in weight from 275 grains to 500 grains, and each cartridge is half an inch thick. In terms of raw power, the revolver is capable of producing up to 3,032 foot-pounds of energy and can fire the 500 Magnum round up to 2,075 feet per second. It is 15 inches long and weighs 412 pounds unloaded. The 500 Magnum cartridges are also impressive, measuring close to 2 inches in length. The highest caliber revolver is the Pfeiffer Zaliska 1600 Nitro Express, a 22-inch long behemoth weighing over 13 pounds and designed to chamber 600 Nitro Express rifle rounds. Number 11. Smith & Wesson Governor, $1,000. Smith & Wesson is a reputable brand that has been producing high-quality firearms for over 150 years. The Smith & Wesson Governor is a versatile revolver that can shoot 410 shotgun shells, 45 Colt cartridges, and 45 ACP rounds. It is lightweight and compact, with accuracy due to its 2.75-inch barrel, recoil management system, and aesthetic appeal. However, it has a limited capacity of 6 rounds, which is lower than some of the other revolvers on the market. The Smith & Wesson Governor is a versatile revolver that offers excellent accuracy and recoil management. It is lightweight and easy to carry, making it an excellent choice for concealed carry. However, it has a limited capacity and range, a heavy trigger pull, and is relatively expensive. Despite its shortcomings, the Governor is an excellent revolver that is worth considering for anyone in the market for a versatile and reliable handgun. Number 10. Magnum Research BFR, $1,400. Magnum Research produces the BFR revolver, which stands for Biggest Finest Revolver. The BFR revolver comes in 2 major configurations, a long cylinder model and a short cylinder model. The BFR revolver can be chambered in powerful rifle cartridges such as the 30-30 Winchester, 450 Marlin, and 45-70 Government. The Magnum Research BFR revolver is a great-looking revolver with a Bisley-style grip frame, 7.5-inch octagon barrel, and an auxiliary cylinder chambered in 45 ACP. The 454 Castle cartridge is a slightly elongated 45 Colt that uses a small rifle primer and is loaded to far higher pressures. It has been used to dispatch the heaviest game on the planet, pushing 250 grain bullets at 1900 FPS and 300 grainers at 1700 FPS or more. The 454 has been used to dispatch the heaviest game on the planet, pushing 250 grain bullets at 1900 FPS and 300 grainers at 1700 FPS or more. The Magnum Research BFR revolver is a great-looking revolver with a Bisley-style grip frame, 7.5-inch octagon barrel, and an auxiliary cylinder chambered in 45 ACP. The 454 Castle cartridge is a slightly elongated 45 Colt that uses a small rifle primer and is loaded to far higher pressures. The Magnum Research BFR is a single-action revolver with 5-shot 17-4 stainless steel cylinder and line index chambers. It has a Bisley-style grip frame, a 7.5-inch barrel, a set screw to secure the cylinder base pin, and a serrated hammer spur to provide a good purchase for the cocking thumb. Number 9. Rossi Circuit Judge, $1,000. The Rossi Circuit Judge is a revolving carbine chambered for .22 rimfire with 2 cylinders as standard. It also has a 45 Colt version with an overlong cylinder that will accept 4-ton shotgun shells. The build is the standard double single-action swing-out cylinder of a modern wheel gun design, though carbonized, with an 18.5-inch barrel and a 2-piece polymer stock with a sliding forend and a thumb-hole butt. It falls within the minimum barrel overall length remit of 12-24 inches and any Sect 1 firearm in the UK. The Circuit Judge is a 9-shot revolver with a push-forward catch behind the left-hand shield. Unloading is accomplished by opening the cylinder and raising the barrel, then pumping the ejector rod. Caliber changeover is accomplished by pulling down on the catches, either side of the forend and sliding it forward. The forcing cone is a chamfer cut into the rear of the barrel face to help guide the bullet into the rifling. Rossi has fitted a locking system with an Allen screw at the rear of the hammer, which blocks the hammer movement solid. The Circuit Judge has a rifle-like sight system with a U-notch block on a ramp and a large red fiber-tip blade up front. Number 8. Russian TOZ-94, $1,000. The TOZ-94 is a 12-gauge shotgun with a movable forend and a pump-action type reload. It is made with good quality and reliable, but the chamber is only 70 mm and the handguard is long. The gun has no plastic parts, all made of metal, and the receiver is structural steel. The trigger mechanisms are made from polyamide and aluminum alloy, and the barrel bolt on the oscillating lever provides good ballistic qualities. The gun is heavy and does not accommodate optical sights, and there is no mechanism for intercepting bullets in the store. The TOZ-94 is a hunting gun for the production of game birds, small ungulates, and carnivores. It is available in 4 model guns: TOZ-94, TOZ-9401, TOZ-9402, and TOZ-9403. Model TOZ-194, TOZ-19401 differ in the length of the barrel form box, pistol grip, folding stock, and short forearm. It has a pump-action reloading system and under-barrel tubular mag. The barrel is connected to the cover of the receiver in one unit, with 2 pins and an annular axle with a capped gas channel. Number 7. Russian MTs 116M, $2,500. The MTs 116M is an arrow sniper rifle with a 7.62 mm caliber. It is used in all climatic conditions and has a sighting device POSP 8x42. Shooting is conducted by a sniper bullet with a steel core 7H1. Bipods are adjustable in height, and the barrel is free-floating type. It is used in special troops of the Ministry of Internal Affairs and the Armed Forces of the Russian Federation. The bolt of the MT-116M is composed of a battle larva, a handle with a bolt, springs of a drummer, a hammer, a spring bar, a lock, and an insert. Locking the rifle takes place with a turn of the bolt, and the rifle has a new bed with a shortened forearm, butt with a pistol neck, and a guide to set the bipod. The percussion mechanism is located in the gate. The platoon of the projectile is unlocked by the stem channel, and the descent mechanism is made separately on the base. Devices for aiming shooting are attached to the rifle with removable brackets, and it is possible to use a night sight. The bolt of the MT-116M is composed of a battle larva, a handle with a bolt, springs of a drummer, a hammer, a spring bar, a lock, and an insert. Locking the rifle takes place with a turn of the bolt, and the rifle has a new bed with a shortened forearm, butt with a pistol neck, and a guide to set the bipod. The percussion mechanism is located in the gate. The platoon of the projectile is unlocked by the stem channel, and the descent mechanism is made separately on the base. The sniper ammunition 7H1 is slightly inferior in terms of accuracy to the sports ammunition extra from a sporting rifle MT-116, but the rifle with the 10 store of ammunition MT-116M is ahead of the self-loading sports MTXNUM in terms of accuracy. Number 6. US FA Zip 22, $500. US Firearms has branched out and built a new brand called Zip Factory. Their first product is the Zip 22 LR pistol, which has a black plastic body with stainless bolt heads on the left side and a glint of barrel inside the ejection port on the right. It has an external charging capacity and 2 charging rods out front, right over the muzzle. The longer of the 2 rods is the zip load rod, which can be pushed into the frame to move the bolt back behind the first round in the mag and feed it into the chamber. The zip restrike rod is supposed to reset the striker but not move the bolt back far enough to strip the next round out of the mag. The zip is comfortable to hold, with contours molded into the sides of the frame to give right-handed shooters places to rest their thumbs. The factory sights are black plastic squares front and rear with no dots, and accuracy with them is very good. Painting the front sight white would be a quick, cheap upgrade. The Zip Factory Zip TM is a semi-auto gun with modularity and customization. It ships with 2 sets of recoil springs, stiff for high-test loads and light for target bulk loads. The bolt speed is extremely high, and the spring rates are particularly important. However, the Zip TM is consistently plagued with failures to feed due to the bolt speed. Zip Factory is expected to release an upgrade kit for the BX25 soon with stronger springs. Most other aftermarket mags don't have the correct feed lip geometry or share the BX25's feed rate problem. Number 5. KS-23, $700. The KS-23 riot gun was designed by TSN2 Tokmash and produced in small batches at TOZ, Tula Arms Factory. It was adopted by Soviet militia and other MVD troops by mid-1980s, along with a wide range of specialized ammunition. It is now used by Russian law enforcement forces and has seen some use in certain ex-Soviet republics. KS-23 ammunition is of shotgun type with paper shells with metal bases, although it is type classified as a carbine in Russia. The KS-23 riot gun is a manually operated weapon with a rifled barrel and underbarrel tubular mag. It has a rotary bolt with 4 locking lugs, a sliding handguard, a single-action trigger, sights of rifle type, a wood buttstock, a polymer pistol grip, and a detachable metallic butt. Standard accessories include carrying sling and cleaning kit, and optional accessories include removable muzzle-loading mortars of 36mm and 82mm caliber. Number 4. Manouchian MR73, $3,300. The Manouchian MR73 revolver is known as the strongest .357 Magnum revolver in the world. It was created by the French for their elite counter-terror unit, GIGN, which fired over 100,000 rounds of full-power .357 Magnum ammo through one gun without a single dimensional change. The MR73 has a legendary reputation for bomb-proof reliability due to its use at the hands of the French elite's counter-terror unit. Beretta USA announced in 2020 that they would begin importing the MR73 in 4-inch and 5.25-inch barrel lengths. The price tag is $3,300 MSRP, but the MR73 is one of those things that costs what it costs, and you don't really question it. The Manouchian MR73 revolver is expensive due to its materials and labor. It is forged from steel and requires hand assembly, and the gunsmiths at Chapui are some of the best in the world. The Manouchian MR73 is a traditional double-action, single-action revolver with an adjustable DA trigger. The sights are adjustable for windage and elevation with 2 white dots and a black ramp. The Manouchian MR73 revolver is expensive due to its materials and labor. It is forged from steel and requires hand assembly, and the gunsmiths at Chapui are some of the best in the world. Number 3. Benelli M2, $1,300. The Benelli M2 tactical shotgun stands out as one of the premier choices among next-level tactical shotguns in 2023. It embodies a range of features and innovations that make it highly desirable for shooters seeking top-notch performance. One of the standout aspects of the M2 is its inertia-driven operating system. This system ensures a fast, smooth, and clean operation, resulting in reliable and consistent performance. This design eliminates the need for additional gas ports or tubes, reducing the complexity of the firearm and minimizing the potential for malfunctions. Furthermore, the absence of gas-related parts makes the M2 easier to clean and maintain. Ergonomics play a crucial role in the shooting experience, and the M2 excels in this aspect. The shotgun is meticulously engineered to provide a precise fit and exceptional ergonomics. This attention to detail in the design ensures that shooters can perform at their best, even in high-stress situations. Number 2. Henry Repeating Arms Sidegate 410, $900. Henry Repeating Arms has developed a reputation for producing physically stunning weapons and components for nearly 200 years. This heritage is continued with the 410 lever-action shotgun. The handgun stands out for its superb aesthetics, which include a blued barrel that improves its overall attractiveness, a walnut stock that oozes traditional beauty, and a brass receiver that adds a touch of refinement. The Henry 410 lever-action shotgun, though, provides more than just beautiful aesthetics. It is also a superb shotgun for hunting. With a barrel length of just under 20 inches, it is both manageable and effective, providing the shooter with good performance at medium ranges while yet being easy to handle. This gun will be a trustworthy field companion for experienced marksmen. Number 1. ATI Nomad, $1,000. The ATI Nomad stands out as the greatest revolver shotgun in 2022, especially for those curious about the .410 caliber as a modernized version of a classic design. With its exposed hammer and capacity for 3-inch shells, this single-shot break-action shotgun has a retro blast-from-the-past feel to it. However, the addition of a synthetic stock adds a useful touch, decreasing the total weight of the handgun and improving its suitability for outdoor activities like hunting, hiking, and outdoor labor in wet environments. The Nomad's adaptability goes beyond uses in hunting. For people who need an ATV or truck gun for varmint management on larger ranches or farms, it makes a great option. The addition of a synthetic stock adds a useful touch, Decreasing the total weight of the handgun, this firearm is practical because to its accessibility, ease of use, and maintenance requirements. Additionally, the single-shot break-action design has endured the test of time, demonstrating its robustness and practicality. Glock 19, $500. The Glock 19 is a compact pistol that has gained immense popularity and widespread adoption since its introduction in the 1980s. It is part of the Glock family of handguns, known for their reliability, simplicity, and versatility. One of the key attributes of the Glock 19 is its legendary reliability. The pistol is renowned for its ability to function flawlessly in various conditions and with different types of ammunition. Its striker-fired system ensures consistent ignition and dependable performance. The Glock 19's design emphasizes simplicity and ease of use. It has a consistent trigger pull with a short reset, allowing for quick follow-up shots. The absence of external safeties simplifies operation, as the pistol is designed to be ready to fire when the trigger is pulled. Ergonomics also play a significant role in the Glock 19's appeal. The pistol features interchangeable back straps to accommodate different hand sizes, while the textured grip provides a secure and comfortable hold. The low-bore axis reduces muzzle rise, enabling quicker target reacquisition and improved control. The Glock 19's aftermarket support is vast, with a wide range of accessories and customization options available. This allows users to personalize their pistols to suit their preferences, from sights and triggers to slide modifications and mag extensions. Number 16. Sig Sauer P226, $400. The Sig Sauer P226 is a full-sized, semi-auto pistol that has earned a reputation for its exceptional reliability, accuracy, and durability. It has been widely adopted by military and law enforcement agencies around the world, as well as being a popular choice among civilian shooters. One of the defining features of the P226 is its exceptional build quality and craftsmanship. Sig Sauer is known for its attention to detail and precision manufacturing, ensuring that each P226 is a reliable and durable firearm. The slide and frame are typically constructed from high-quality stainless steel, while the grip is made from durable polymer. The P226 utilizes a double-action single-action trigger system, providing flexibility in shooting. In double-action mode, the trigger pull is longer and heavier, while in single-action mode, the trigger pull is lighter and shorter. This allows for both rapid follow-up shots and precise aimed fire. The ergonomics of the P226 are highly regarded, with a comfortable grip and intuitive controls. The pistol's grip is designed to fit a wide range of hand sizes, and the frame features an integrated accessory rail for attaching lights or lasers. The P226 also features a decocking lever, enabling safe decocking of the pistol without needing to pull the trigger. The accuracy of the P226 is exceptional, thanks in part to its fixed barrel design and high-quality sights. It offers a smooth and consistent trigger pull, contributing to precise shot placement. Additionally, the 226 has a reputation for excellent recoil management, allowing for quick follow-up shots and improved control. Number 15. Pfeiffer Zaliska, $16,000. Pfeiffer Waffen is the company responsible for manufacturing the 600 Nitro Express Zaliska, which is an Austrian single-action revolver. The Zaliska may be the largest handgun in the world, as it weighs in at 6.001 kilograms and has a length of 55 centimeters. The giant 1859 28mm Remington revolver may be the largest pistol in the world, as it measures 55 centimeters. The weight of the cylinder by itself is 2.041 kilograms. With a muzzle energy of 4,592 foot-pounds, the Zaliska is one of the most powerful handguns in the world. However, revolvers chambered in the 500 Bushwhacker create a slightly higher amount of force than the Zaliska. The weight of the pistol contributes to the management of the recoil, making it easier to shoot with more control. A Zaliska can hold 5 rounds of either 600 Nitro Express or 458 Win Mag cartridges in its mag. The Zaliska has a firing capacity of 900 grains, 600 Nitro Express slug at 1,516 feet per second. The Zaliska revolver can be purchased for a price of $17,316. This rifle has a relatively high cost per shot due to the fact that each 600 Nitro Express bullet is priced at $40. The Zaliska, which is heavily inspired by the Colt single-action army, has a loading gate on the right side of the cylinder, where the loading process takes place. This is quite similar to how the Colt single-action army works. The gold-plated hammer, cylinder pivot, and action of the firearm, as well as the gold-filled inscription on the firearm that provides the company's address, are all further highlights of the firearm. Number 14. Magnum Research BFR 4570, $1,300. Magnum Research's BFR is a big, heavy, and more powerful version of a Colt's Walker revolver, designed by Jim Turton in 1999 and purchased by Magnum Research in 2005. Turton currently serves as Director of Design, Research, and Development. A BFR revolver is a useful tool for big game hunting as it offers a combination of modern muzzleloader-like accuracy and repeating shotgun-like follow-up shots. It is constructed of stainless steel and features a robust frame with a flat top strap fit with a sturdy adjustable rear sight and drilled-in tap for a rail-type Weaver spec scope base. The barrels are cut rifled and stress-relieved, with a target-type recessed crown maximizing accuracy and providing a modicum of protection against damage in the field. The front sight is screwed down atop the barrel just aft of the muzzle. The Magnum Research Pillager MN revolver is a single-action revolver with a steel ejector rod assembly and a kidney-shaped ejector button. The cylinder pin is screwed to the bottom of the barrel, and the hammer is precision machined to provide a smooth, consistent trigger pull. The hammer-firing pin relationship is consummated via a trigger bar, and the grip frame is attached to the main frame with Allen head screws. Each BFR comes with a Weaver rail scope base with a massive recoil lug, and 3 screws secure the optics rail atop the frame. Number 13. Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum, $2,000. The Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum revolver is a beautiful revolver with a great S&W grip angle that lends itself to control and accuracy. It has 8 3/8 inch barrel and ported compensator and is built for the rounds it shoots. The factory grips are from Hogue, and the gun is 72.5 ounces empty. The weight of the gun is 72.5 ounces, but it tames the recoil. The gun is a barrel of fun to shoot, shooting anything with splatter or other safe explosive potential. The only grief in shooting is knowing that every time you miss a target, you just shot $2.50 into the ground. Great fun is not cheap, and the big Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum revolver is a barrel of fun to shoot. The Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum revolver has exceptional accuracy and a Leopold matte stainless 4 power pistol scope. It is built like a brick with the 5-round cylinder being extra thick-walled to accommodate the pressure produced by the big cartridge. The gun is built like a brick with the 5-round cylinder being extra thick-walled to accommodate the pressure produced by the big cartridge. Smith & Wesson's S&W 500 is a big, sturdy, fun-to-shoot handgun with a capacity of 5 rounds, a barrel length of 8 3/8 inches, a front sight with high-vis interchangeable front and rear sight, rubber grips, a frame with extra-large finish. The scope is a matte stainless Very X2 4-power pistol, long eye relief, which was perfect for this gun for target shooting or hunting. The gun is well worth the money, considering what it is, and if you have a couple $1,000 sitting around, grab a Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. It won't be disappointed in its appearance or performance. Number 12. Henry Repeating Arms Sidegate 410, $900. Henry Repeating Arms has developed a reputation for producing physically stunning weapons and components for nearly 200 years. This heritage is continued with the 410 lever-action shotgun. The handgun stands out for its superb aesthetics, which include a blued barrel that improves its overall attractiveness, a walnut stock that oozes traditional beauty, and a brass receiver that adds a touch of refinement. The Henry 410 lever-action shotgun, though, provides more than just beautiful aesthetics. It is also a superb shotgun for hunting. With a barrel length of just under 20 inches, it is both manageable and effective, providing the shooter with good performance at medium ranges while yet being easy to handle. This gun will be a trustworthy field companion for experienced marksmen. This shotgun loads from a tubular mag, similar to other lever-action weapons, giving the shooter easy access to ammo. It might not be able to fire as quickly as a semi-auto shotgun, but with little practice, it can fire fairly quickly. Because of this, it is a good option for novices who want to acquire shotgun shooting tactics. Arms by Henry Repeating. The 410 lever-action shotgun features both beautiful appearance and useful utility. Thanks to its user-friendly features and the chance for skill growth, it is a fantastic choice for anyone looking to introduce a novice shooter to shotgun shooting. This gun combines beauty and performance, making it a desired option for gun aficionados whether they are hunting or shooting for fun. Number 11. Desert Eagle Mark XIX50AE, $1,900. Iconic guns are rare. Some gain their fame in combat, like the M1 Garand. Others because of their mechanical rocket surgery, like the AEK 971. But some get their name just from being badass. The Desert Eagle is one of the most recognizable firearms today, and it has achieved that status through being popular in media. The Desert Eagle uses a gas operating system to reduce recoil, with a bolt and star lug chamber that slows the unlocking of the gun and makes for a smoother and softer recoil impulse. The Desert Eagle comes in a nice box with one mag, but the inside is a bit of a letdown. For a price tag as high as this, Magnum Research would take care of it, but the box is a bit of a letdown. The Desert Eagle is a huge beast of a gun that is reliable and has great balls of fire. It requires locked elbows and a white-knuckle grip, and is a good shooter with an optic on top of the integrated Picatinny rail. However, it has limited practical applications and is not legal in many jurisdictions due to its weight and size. Hunting is the only practical reason to get a Desert Eagle, but it does hunt well. The Magnum Research 429 Desert Eagle is a powerful hog or turkey gun that can drop turkeys on the spot. It has good load options from major brands, but they are not cheap. Reliability is 4 of 5, ergonomics is 7.5, and feed issues are a concern. Reloading costs $1.40 a shot unless reloading. Reliability is 4 of 5, ergonomics is 7.5, and feed issues are a concern. The Desert Eagle Mark 19 in 50 Action Express is a gun that has a long history of being used for hunting in pistol-only states. It is accurate, but requires a bipod and customization options are limited. It is a showstopper and has a price tag of over $1,500, but it is worth it for the fun it provides. It is also a good reason to get one for T-Rex defense and turkey hunting. Number 10. TR Imports Silver Eagle XT3, $500. The XT3 from TR Imports stands out as a wonderful option that demonstrates the adaptability of 410 shotguns in the category of the best revolver shotguns of 2022. With the 28-inch barrel on this semi-auto shotgun, shooters may attain remarkable accuracy and more precise shot patterns. It differs from other semi-auto shotguns in that it uses a 5-round detachable box mag instead of the more typical underbarrel tubular mag. The XT3 is excellent not only for its functionality, but also for its superb fit and finish. For shooters who value the craftsmanship and attention to detail in a well-made rifle, it is a desirable option. The XT3 is also an effective hunting shotgun with characteristics that improve performance in the field. The XT3's fiber optic bead sight, which is positioned in the front and allows for quick and accurate target acquisition, is one of its standout characteristics. This makes it easier for the shooter to swiftly line the shotgun with its chosen target, which is beneficial in hunting situations where quickness is crucial. Additionally, the XT3 has a rubber recoil pad on the buttstock to further reduce recoil. Recoil from 410 shotguns is already mild compared to bigger gauges, but the recoil pad further absorbs and distributes recoil energy to make shooting more pleasant. Number 9. Smith & Wesson Model 29, $1,500. The most powerful handgun in the world. In the early 70s, Clint Eastwood helped make history with one of cinema's famous quotes being directly connected to a firearm which to this day retains its movie fame. The .44 Magnum cartridge and the Model 29 had been a success 15 years prior to the Dirty Harry movie. The Model 29 had a capacity of 6 rounds and standard barrel lengths ranging from 3 inches to 10 5/8 inches. They were available with polished blued or nickel-plated finishes and had been regularly produced until the late 90s. In newer ones, the backside of the cylinder is flat, so the brass rims rest along the outside, which creates a permanent gap between the cylinder and the frame. When the 29-3 came out in 1982, the recessed cylinders were no more, and they switched from pinned barrels to crush-fit barrels. The Smith 44 is a classic Smith rifle with a massive barrel and plenty of heft. It has good balance and pointed well with an orange front sight blade and adjustable rear. The Model 29-2 revolver has a smooth finish and action, but one area of note was the back end of the rod was cut flat rather than rounded. This is an inexpensive addition that creates less drag and leaves a smaller wear line across the finish. The cylinder had increased drag when being swung, and the drag line worn to the finish was much more pronounced. While the Model 29s don't command the price premiums of Colt Pythons, there is still a collector market for them, with pre-82 models being more desirable. The cylinder has increased drag when being swung, and the drag line worn into the finish is much more pronounced. Number 8. Ruger LCR, $700. Revolvers seldom ever change. The transition from single-action only cowboy weapons to the contemporary swing-out cylinder DASA revolver is generally cited as the major change. That is, until Ruger introduced the LCR. Ruger causes a stir for introducing a very powerful handgun. They created modifications that some people could view as sacrilegious for the traditional revolver. These modifications resulted in the LCR, one of the most cutting-edge revolvers available today. The majority of lightweight firearms cut weight without sacrificing strength by using pricey metals like scandium or titanium. The price increase that results from the weight loss is a drawback. These airweight revolvers can be extremely expensive. Polymer was the long-used secret in the auto handgun industry, which Ruger discovered. By using polymer to create parts, weight can be decreased without compromising strength or cost. They succeeded in creating a revolver that was lightweight and reasonably priced, but they also made sure it was a very good revolver. The Ruger LCR is a compact, lightweight revolver with a great trigger that is also simple to hide. With one of the greatest stock revolver triggers currently available because of its DAO mechanism, it is dependable and simple to use. The 9mm version is simple to practice with and keeps ammunition costs down. It has a short grip though and calls for moon clips. Due to Ruger's production of a polymer revolver, the LCR's introduction at the 2009 SHOT Show in Orlando originally caught everyone off guard. But as soon as people got their hands on it, they were impressed. The revolver is a fantastic option for people looking for a reliable, durable revolver for the 21st century. Moon clip cuts, a smooth DAO trigger, and Hogue Tamer grips are all included with the LCR. Its measurements are 6.5 inches long, 1.87 inches for the barrel, 4.5 inches tall, 17.2 ounces in weight, and 5 rounds for the capacity. The LCR was a huge success for Ruger, and it has expanded and developed into a whole line of revolvers. Number 7. Taurus Raging Judge, $1,900. The Taurus Judge is a divisive revolver with many people loving or hating it. It has a lightweight, single double-action rifled barrel, a snub-nosed grip, a nice textured hammer and cylinder release, and a 45 Colt and 410 bore shot shell capacity. However, it is not CCW friendly, and its ergonomics are typical for a revolver. The trigger is a little heavy and not very smooth in double action mode, but it is okay in single action mode. The trigger is a little heavy and not very smooth in double action mode, but it is okay in single action mode. The Taurus Judge is a 5-round capacity shotgun with a rifled barrel. It shoots shotgun rounds better than a more typical rifled barrel, but worse than a shotgun barrel. This leads to poor accuracy immediately out of the barrel and quickly gets worse with range. The 6.5-inch barrel will give better accuracy than the 3-inch, but it still won't do great. The fiber optic front sight doesn't help, but no sight can salvage a fundamentally inaccurate firearm design. The Taurus Judge has a limited shot capacity and inaccuracy, making it a poor choice for defensive purposes. It also has a hefty size and weight, making it impractical for everyday carry. It is also not a great option for precision target shooting, but it is good for having a good time. It retails for around $450 and is a solid choice for casual target shooting and clay shooting. It has a small grip compared to the long trigger reach, but the ergonomics are good for the most part. The factory grips are high quality, but are also somewhat hideous. The Judge is a solid choice for casual target shooting and clay shooting. The Taurus Judge is a fun gun with the novelty of being able to shoot both 45 Colt and 410 shells. It has a high rating for its quality of defense, but a low rating for its potential for a good time at the range. Taurus markets it for a use that it's not great for, defense, and salespeople pitch it for defensive purposes. The bottom line is that shooting the Judge is a blast, but if you're looking for a gun for self-defense, you're better off looking elsewhere. Number 6. Super Red Hawk Alaskan, $1,250. The Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan double-action revolver chambered in .454 Castle 45 Colt is an enormous, very substantial revolver meant for the most rugged duty in the woods and the wilds. It is constructed almost entirely of stainless steel, making it easy to clean and maintain even in harsh conditions. The cylinder features a triple locking design that ensures positive function with the powerful cartridges the gun is chambered in. The trigger pull was smooth and the break was clean and easy. The difference between these two calibers is the same as the difference between 44 mag and 44 special or 357 mag and 38 special. The .454 Castle was designed as a wildcat round in the late 1950s and didn't see widespread acceptance until the late 1990s. It is an insanely powerful cartridge that can be loaded far beyond most other handgun cartridges. The gun was tested with 3 types of .454 Castle and 2 types of .45 Colt, and was able to produce the best groups of the day with the Sig Sauer ammo. The gun is rugged, large, powerful, and designed to be used in difficult places. The only real downside is the amount of recoil. The Ruger Super Red Hawk Alaskan Revolver is an attractive rugged gun with a powerful .454 Castle .45 Colt cartridge. It is loaded with light recoiling .45 Colt ammo and has a double action pull and single action pull. The pinned ramp-style front sight and adjustable rear sight are excellent, but the 300-gram XDP mag load was painful to shoot in a gun this small. The HSM Bear load is the best, but the rubber Hogue grip helps a lot. The gun has attractive roll marks on the cylinder, tasteful engraving, and no out-of-place gimmicks. Number 5. Smith & Wesson Governor, $1,000. A distinctive and adaptable self-defense weapon that has grown in popularity recently is the Smith & Wesson Governor. It can fire 410 shotgun shells and 45 ACP bullets, making it useful in a variety of circumstances. For individuals who respect the performance and dependability of a Smith & Wesson handgun, yet desire the extra versatility of a shotgun, this revolver is a fantastic choice. The Governor's capacity to fire a gun in self-defense, beyond BB shot, 410 shells offer a wide range of ammunition possibilities. This includes slug and buckshot loads, which are potent close-range weapons. The 45 ACP chambering additionally offers a potent round for self-defense scenarios where the added stopping power is required. The Governor is a great self-defense weapon, but also makes a great trekking weapon. Due to its adaptability, it can be loaded for a variety of purposes, such as pest management or snake protection. It's an excellent tool for any outdoorsman because it can shoot both 410 shells and 45 ACP bullets from a single handgun. Even though the Governor can be a little challenging to locate, its quality and versatility make the search for the powerful revolver shotgun well worth it. Number 4. Smith & Wesson 460, $1,700. The Smith & Wesson 460 XVR is a unique revolver from the performance center side of the Smith & Wesson house. It has a maximum velocity of over 2,300 FPS and a 200 grain round, making it the most powerful .45 caliber revolver in the world. It is built on a sturdy stainless steel double-action X-frame and has a 5-shotted fluted cylinder, which also accommodates the .45 Colt and .454 Castle cartridge. The Smith & Wesson 460 XVR is a long-range revolver with a maximum velocity of over 2,300 feet per second and delivers 2,400 pounds-feet with a 200 grain round. It has an interchangeable muzzle brake, a high-polish finish, gain twist rifling, and an integral Weaver-style scope mount. The gun is finished out with Hogue dual-density monogrips with the S&W monogram to absorb recoil. The Smith & Wesson 460 XVR is a powerful handgun designed to kill a deer at 200 yards. It has a low perceived recoil and is extremely accurate. The 460 XVR comes with an interchangeable muzzle brake to help manage the heavy load. Number 3. Chiappa Rhino 40DS, $2,500. The Chiappa Rhino revolver is a unique revolver designed by Emilio Ghizzoni and Antonio Cudazzo in Italy. It has a high and low bore axis, allowing the barrel to sit lower and chamber more powerful rounds. It also has a Picatinny rail for attaching lights or lasers, and a hammer cocking device that can be thumbed into single action mode with a hammer cocking device. The Chiappa Rhino 40DS is a dependable revolver with a smooth and tiny grip. It is dependable and accurate and features ergonomic controls, a hexagonal cylinder, a hammer cocking system, a cylinder release, and a compact grip. Magnum Research's BFR certainly isn't for everyone, but for those seeking a powerful and accurate revolver for hunting or just plain fun at the range, it is an excellent choice. It is a one-of-a-kind experience with a style and layout reminiscent of the future. Number 2. ATI Nomad, $1,000. The ATI Nomad stands out as the greatest revolver shotgun, especially for those curious about the .410 caliber, as an upgraded version of a classic design. With its exposed hammer and capacity for 3-inch shells, this single-shot break-action shotgun has a retro blast-from-the-past feel to it. However, the addition of a synthetic stock adds a useful touch, decreasing the total weight of the handgun and improving its suitability for outdoor activities like hunting, hiking, and outdoor labor in wet environments. The Nomad's adaptability goes beyond uses in hunting. For people who need an ATV or truck gun for varmint management on larger ranches or farms, it makes a great option. This firearm is practical because to its accessibility, ease of use, and maintenance requirements. The single-shot break-action design has also withstood the test of time, demonstrating its robustness and practicality. Number 1. Ruger SP101, $700. The Ruger SP101 was introduced in 1989 as the smaller frame counterpart to the GP100. It comes in a number of different caliber configurations, including 5-shot, 38 Special, 357 Magnum, 9mm Parabellum, 327 Federal Magnum, 32 H&R Magnum, and 8-shot 22 long rifle versions. It has a double-action trigger with a long pull and short pull, and a standard black-pinned front post and rear post. The sights are like most revolvers, with a standard black-pinned front post and a part of the frame of the gun. The trigger is a double-action trigger with a long pull and short pull, and the break is the same spot it would be in single action. Shooting the SP101 is an absolute blast, and as the 3-inch model, it is a solid gun that will last forever. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.